Hello and welcome back to Almost Professional. We're on the mower again today because after our last little adjustment there, it revealed a new problem that our deck is not level. So we're going to walk through how to adjust that today. The first step for it in the instruction manual is to measure our corners on all four sides. So I'm using a big ruler, and this one is broke down in 1/8 inches just for easy reading. And here we've got 3 7/8, and our back corner is about 3 1/2. And then over here on this side, we're at 3 3/8, and right about 3 3/8. So we're actually off with the pitch, which is going to be your up and down tilt, and we're off side to side. So we're going to try to fix that right now. I'm going to go grab some tools and show you what I'm doing. We've got our tools, and on this mower, this is a bad boy Maverick with the electric lift and lower deck. What I've done is flipped up the floor plate here. I've got a ratchet up under there on the side of the bolt that you're not going to be able to see. This is the bolt that we're moving. If I've read and understand the owner's manual correctly, all I have to do is loosen this, and I should be able to slide the deck up and down a little bit to put that closer to the height that we want. Okay, and this is on a bad boy Maverick, 2016 model year. The bolts there are a 14 on the head and the nut side. So I've got a ratchet already in place. I'll get the wrench in here and hopefully loosen this up. There we go. That actually moved it a lot there. Now we can remeasure. Might have dropped that a little bit too much. I've got 3 inches now in the front. And 2 7/8 in the back. We're definitely going to have to keep messing here. It looks like we're going to need to use a floor jack to hold this up a little bit. Got a floor jack shoved under there. I'm just going to pump it up a little bit. We'll try to find the equal measurement here. That's pretty much even across the sides. Maybe a 1/16 of an inch off. I think that's pretty well where I want it. I'm going to jiggle this piece here in the back, that part that we loosened up. Jiggle it around and push it down, and then I'm going to start snugging it. Okay, we've got that tight. Let's see if this worked. Oh, that dropped quite a bit. We just went from 3 1/2 inches to 3 1/8. We're gonna have to try it again. At that time, I'm actually jacked up just a little bit higher, and hopefully that'll equal out with the stretch. That tapping that you heard me doing there, I was just using this and tapping on the bolt to try to push it down where we want it. Now we can relieve pressure again and see if it stays where we want it. That is not the most user-friendly adjustment there. Alright, that put us right in the neighborhood of that 3 1/2 inches. On both sides. So now we can adjust front to back. For our front to back angle, there's these big rods here that we've got to loosen up and turn a little bit, and that'll adjust where we want it. Again, on this mower, it's a 15/16 wrench, and you've got a nut here and a nut here, and we've got to bust both of them loose. We're going to need a little cheater bar. It says to use a screwdriver there. We'll try that. Right. Found our screwdriver. I'm using a kind of short one because if you get the long ones, you know, sticking out here and get the wrong spot, you'll probably bend them. Just a little pro tip. That does not want to move. Let's try taking a little tension off of that with our floor jack. See if we can get this to budge either direction now. No. And I don't want to destroy my screwdriver, so I'm going to go grab a punch. Got two different sizes here. You can tell that one's already been beat on a little bit. We'll try it first. Ah, it's too big. There we go. You just got to break them free and it'll start to move now. That did take a lot of pressure. Well, now that we got it broke free, I'm going to take the jack back out of here. And we'll try screwing that upward. I think we're going the wrong direction. Might be a problem. Our punch is too long to rotate it. But we just remeasured front and back corner here, And these two are where they need to be. I'm going to go ahead and snug these up. Our nuts here. I'm going to put them back on. Alright, this side should be set. Let's go try that side. Let me measure these real quick and see if we even need to mess with it. This seems to have actually corrected it. We're still 1/8 of an inch off side to side, but with the limited way of being able to adjust this, I think I'm just going to have to go with it. Or at least try mowing this cycle and see what it looks like. For all the mowers with your big, heavy fabricated deck, your process for leveling it is probably going to be pretty similar. From what I could see, a lot of them are built that way, with the little chains in the back, with a bad way to adjust that. And then your tension rods up in the front. I have another mower here that I can show where the adjustments are at for it, but it's not put together. I can just show you what that looks like. This is on your lightweight style stamped decks. On these stamped decks, you've got like a cam bolt there that you can rotate, and one back there to adjust it up and down. That's for the rear. On the front, these have a rod that's supposed to go through here and connect to the front, and you can adjust that in and out for the height. We got our put back together, move the tools. I'm going to go ahead and go chop a little spot out there, and we'll show you that. See if you can see the difference. Before, there was a noticeable, this side was scalping as you were going along. Hopefully we leveled it back out. Our little test patch there looks a lot better. Doesn't look like one side scalped harder than the other. So that's it for me today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Good luck with your projects.